John Deere Sabre mower. Starter has taken a dive. Let's take it apart and see what we can do. All right, we took it apart real quick. I haven't really looked at it too close. I see we have 4 brushes on there. And we're gonna have to wipe on that right there. Let's pull it apart a little bit more and see what we got. We also need to check the continuity between here and here, make sure we don't have some high resistance in there for some reason. And then the connections need to be made to the brushes over to the armature. All right, magnets look fine. Cleaned all the gunk out of there. You know, there's a lot of brush residue. Want to clean this up right here, these contact surfaces here. Let's get those cleaned up and I'll be right back with you. All right, so as I'm cleaning this up, I'm using some electric cleaner. It's not really doing that great. So you might have known that, you know, a lot of old mechanics would keep a number 2 pencil. And if you take this and you put the eraser on there, it will clean that up pretty good. However, that's going too slow for me. I'm gonna whip out some 1000 grit paper and I'll be back with you. All right, this might be a lot of fun. Trying to get these 4 brushes in here straight. I don't see a way to retain them. There probably is a way somewhere down the road. I don't know about it. So we're gonna just try to ease this on here like this. As it comes down, see if I can line these brushes up. Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen. Take one, I call a fail. Okay, I know I'm reinventing the wheel here. I know a lot of these alternators that I've done, there's usually a little pin that sticks in that holds the brush until you get everything together. So I took a piece of aluminum and just cut this out where this fits right into the shaft right there. So what I'm gonna try to do is take this and push this down, push this one down, push this one down, that one there like that. Put that on there just like that. All right. Move this over to where the hole matches up where the armature fits in right there. Slide this on there. All right, now I'm just going to slide this out and hopefully this will work. And you know what I see? I see a hole right here which might be used to capture those brushes. I didn't see that. All right. I think our brushes are good. Now I need to turn it to where I can get the bolts in it. Okay, got that one started. Whoops. That one seems like it started. It's not hot out here at all, folks. See the sweat dripping off my head onto my glasses. Welcome to North Florida. Make sure everything looks like it's lining up. Yep, that mark is lined up with that one. Just lightly snugging these down and then torquing them a little bit more as we go. Click, click with the torque wrench. Click, click with the torque wrench. We're good. All right. Put some power on this thing, see what happens. Out here in the blazing heat, I've got the starter put back on. I had all the spacers backwards and everything. I mean, you know, normally I'm pretty careful on which bolt goes where due to length, but I think I failed every way I could, so that took me a minute for 2 bolts. All right, let's see what happens here. took the starter apart, and look, it's the ground wire. Look at that. That's probably what our problem is. But I do have a cleaned up starter now. How about that? Ground wire is now secure. I put a nut on that. That's all that needed to happen. I didn't need to take that starter apart. Some people would have gone and bought a new starter and thrown on there and it wouldn't have worked. If I took it to a lawnmower shop, which I've never done in my entire life because I work on my own crap, I guarantee they'd have probably put a starter on it, charged me, the customer, realized it was a crown, fixed the ground wire, and then I get a new starter for no reason. She lives to mow another day.